Also this week, New York State welcomed a new class of forest rangers to its ranks.
Forward, march!
Not only was this the DEC's first only Ranger Academy in 30 years, but the new graduating class is also the largest in the department's history. With 38 new Rangers, DEC Commissioner Basil Sagos says the Forest Ranger force is now larger than ever.
You're now part of a proud legacy. For more than 135 years, Rangers have extinguished wildfires, found and rescued lost and injured, enforced state land use and wildlife prevention laws, and there really isn't a better crew of Rangers in the U.S. It takes a special person to enter public service, and it takes a brave person to become a police officer and a first responder, to be the one to rush into chaos and danger, to battle a wildfire or terrorism, to apprehend a suspect, or to scale a high peak on an icy cold night, and to help people in their greatest time of need. Make no mistake, for that person you rescue, it will be one of the most consequential moments in his or her life. That person will never remember who the commissioner of an agency was, but they're always going to remember the ranger that put their life at risk and extended a strong hand. You could take easier jobs. You could choose a career that would pay more, give you more time at home. But I suspect you already know that there's no more noble a calling than working in service of others.
When I was younger, I was hiking Mount Colden with my parents, and we were coming up, and on the way down, there was a ranger headed down, and I stopped and looked, and I was like, man, that's got to be the coolest job ever. And I was in middle school or early high school at this point, so ever since that point, I wanted to be a ranger, just because it just seemed like the coolest job in the world. They got paid to hike Mount Colden, whatever they were doing there that day. So everything I've done since then has been for this job.
What made you want to become a ranger?
I started with a volunteer program under the DEC, and I had the privilege to work with the Rangers volunteering through climbing rope access, and that showed me kind of the intro into what the career was like, and that really opened my eyes to wanting to pursue this as a career. So I chose to move to the Adirondacks to partake in all the recreational opportunities that exist here, and that led me into this career, which honestly from the very beginning felt like the perfect fit for me.
It's been my dream just because I get to help people, I get to be outside, explore all my passions, and then also get paid for it. It's just awesome.
The long-awaited graduation has been applauded by environmental groups and elected leaders who have been calling for more forest rangers for several years as the number of visitors to the Adirondacks continues to grow. And while the commissioner has said that the greatest need for more rangers is in the high peaks, he told reporters at the graduation ceremony that the DEC is still working out exactly how many of these graduates will serve in the Adirondacks. The Forest Ranger graduates went through 28 weeks of intense training at 3 different SUNY College of Environmental Science and Forestry campuses. With their addition, the force is now at more than 150 rangers statewide.